Oh, that light is bright. Alright. No, there's still light. So hey guys, my name is Kai Tam, and welcome to my channel. So if you don't know me yet, my name is Kai Tam, as I've said like 3 times now. I'm 19 years old, I'm from Malaysia, but currently studying in LA at AMDA, the American Musical and Dramatic Academy. It's a fun time. So I just got back from LA, I'm now in KK, and I don't have anything to talk about, so I'm just gonna give a little update about what's been going on and stuff. This weekend I'm gonna be going to the rainforest with my mom. She persuaded me to come. So hopefully there I'll be able to record some interesting things. Maybe, you know, just take you on a tour, do some little nature loving. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Why didn't I come up with a game plan? An update on my life. Okay, so let's take this step by step. So I graduated from Saipan International School at Saipan last year in May. And then spent the summer here and Saipan, and then I went to LA, and it was a big change. I mean, the cultures are super different, people are different, food is different, life is different, and I can't say that I like one more than the other, because obviously the two of them have goods and bads, you know? And being a Malaysian, I like to claim that I have Malaysian pride, but I've always known that part of me never really felt like I belonged here. Mostly because I've been so influenced by Western culture and all that, so it's never really been a big thing with me. And I noticed something while I was in LA. A lot of my international friends would talk about home, and they would say they would miss home and would miss the culture and this and that. And they just had these things like music or food or you know, whatever it is that binded them to their home country. But with me, it always felt really distant and foreign, and I realized I never really missed home the way that a lot of other people have. It wasn't until later on in the year that I had slight feelings of homesickness, but other than that, I was good. I was happy in my life in LA, and I always thought that was just my adaptability to certain situations, but I did miss Saipan more than I missed Malaysia. Like I said, I believe that does have a lot to do with how I was influenced by Western culture growing up, and how I never felt what's the word? I never felt connected to this country, and that has a lot to do with who I am, as opposed to something else. So when I was in LA, I really tried to reach back to my roots. I tried looking up for Malay songs on Spotify and stuff like that, but it was forced, you know. I could tell it was forced, and anyone who knows me would know it was forced, because I just don't have that connection like other people do. But in LA, I learned a lot about myself, a lot about other people, about the world around me. And I noticed growing up, I've always been a really lackluster person, especially when it comes to societal issues. I was ignorant, half by choice, half not, because I know a part of me didn't want to be involved in that, because I felt inexperienced to deal with it, and because of that I thought that I shouldn't educate myself. So it was a lot of ignorance, and I learned to correct that when I was in LA. A lot of my friends, my inner circle, are really verbose with those kind of problems, and they talk about it a lot. And so I got to learn a lot about what's been going on in the world, and just different societal issues prevalent to especially America, but all around the world as well. I met a lot of different people, got to know a lot of different cultures. What else? Got to learn about acting, because I go to an acting school. But yeah, it's been a really interesting year. I can't even recount all the things that I've experienced and discovered about myself and the people around me. It's really made me realize how much is out there, and I've always known that. Growing up, I always felt bound by the surroundings that I was in, by the circumstance that I was in, by the people around me, by my environment, and I always felt like there was no escape and I couldn't do anything about it. But the one thing that kept me going forward was the fact that someday I was going to get out of here, and I was going to see the world and experience different things. And I know a lot of people who who live in small towns, small cities, small islands, and they have that same mindset, the fact that they can't escape and be free, and they feel like they're always going to be suffocated in that little space. But trust me, trust a lot of other people out there who will tell you the same thing. This world is huge. Yeah? And once you get out there, you get to see so many different sides of it, both good and bad. And it might make you feel worse. Chances are it's going to make you feel better. Surprisingly, I managed to make a lot of really good friends. Not a lot, sorry. I managed to make really good friends. Not a lot, but just enough. And I managed to find out a lot about myself, as I've repeated 150 times in this video already. I just want to give a shout out to all the people that I've met in LA that have taught me things, show me things, whether we are on good or bad terms as it is now. I really appreciate the experiences that you have given me and the journey that you have helped me get through. Hopefully this weekend I will have more to talk about at the rainforest. I will take many videos and make it a nice little montage. But yeah, if you got any suggestions as to what I should talk about, like, should I make skits? Should I talk about games? Should I talk about people? Water? Plants? Dinosaurs? I don't know. Just give me your suggestions. Just give me your suggestions in the comments if you want to comment. Tell me what you think. And yeah, it's a little bit awkward. I don't know what else to talk about. I could talk about how I wanted to buy a PS4 here, realized that there was import tax, so it was too expensive, and I'm now deciding to buy it in LA, but that's a boring thing to talk about. Plus, I just pretty much covered it all, so. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.